Hello, fam. Welcome to a little chit chat with Ali. I asked you guys to just, share with me juicy questions, and I just thought we would just hang out for a little bit. So let's dive right in. If you had to keep one of your piercings only, which would it be? Oh man, just one, so I can't even say ears. I would probably say my belly ring. That's the only singular one that wouldn't look weird, but just one. I actually love all my piercings though. I want to get more on my ears. I have a lot, but I just think it's pretty cute. What is the most scary slash adrenaline pumping thing that you've always wanted to do but haven't yet? So I've gone skydiving. That was one of the ones that I was like, oh my god, I really want to do it, but I didn't know, and I finally did it. It was the most amazing experience of my life. I think bungee jumping, I think that's what it's called, like when you jump off the bridge. I don't know, I think that would like be crazy, like a crazy experience, and I think it's on the bucket list. I'm not sure. I definitely want to be able to be like, I've done it, Cohabitation with a man, 1 through 10, 1 being shitty. I think it all depends on your partner and how well you guys just work together, If you end up having a relationship where it's kind of like a best friend type of thing, then I think it's great to just be with somebody and grow together and push each other to like move forward and have fun. I liked being independent in college and stuff. I lived with myself for like 1 year, and it's definitely like cool, but all those little things, like cooking and watching TV and stuff, I just feel like it can be really fun when it's the right partner and it's just a cool friendship, Also, I'm drinking my greens at the moment, and glow, greens and glow, you know how we do. What is your height and weight? So I am 110 pounds. I go down to like 108 and then I go back up to like 112, so it fluctuates, but usually around 110, and I am 5'2". I know a lot of people are surprised when they actually like meet me in real life. Apparently my pictures make me look way taller than I actually am, but yeah, I'm 5'2". There's a big difference between Nick and I. There's a little giggle in the background. How do you manage your time with Alphalete, Little Sunshine, and Nick? I can't. That's actually a pretty good question. So we're pretty lucky to be in the same type of work. Even though we both have like our own things going on, it's the same type of work. Like we still wake up early in the morning, we grind like from home, so we can't take a break and go to the gym, and actually like that's part of our work to get content and stuff. So it works really, really well in terms of us spending time together and having that relationship. But it is definitely very stressful to balance everything out. I was struggling for quite some time, and the more things that I wanted to get done, the more I was stressing out. There's a lot of like back end things, and Nick has actually taught me to get help, and instead of wanting to like do everything myself, he kind of told me, like, if this is getting, too much, and emails and DMs and content creating, there's just no way that you can do everything yourself. So I'm learning to get help. I just hired an assistant, and it's just time management, going to sleep earlier and waking up really, really early to really make the best out of all those hours. And yeah, it's a lot, but if I can do it, anybody can. I don't know if I should look at the flip screen or at the camera. I don't know.
It'll look the same.
Okay. Not a question, but I need your lives with Nick again. Babe, we gotta get back on it. We've really been wanting to, but it's just been crazy. But we definitely will get back to it. We had a lot of fun with you guys, so we want to do a Wednesday wine live nights every week. I think that'd be really cool. So what is your favorite body part to work out and why? I absolutely love training out legs and booty, simply because when I first started out, I was like completely flat, I was just like really, really, really skinny, like unhealthy skinny, and I've just been wanting to build, and sculpt my body since I started, which was 6 years ago. And I feel like I can get toned upper body pretty fast, so I do emphasize on, lower body workouts. And I just kind of personally like that look a little bit more. And it's a lot of fun to train booty. You can lift really heavy, and it's a good time. How did you teach Echo to ring the bells when she needs to go potty? So we started since, what'd you say?
So we yelled at her?
Yeah, we started since the very, very beginning. There is no need to use, you know, force or spank or anything like that. Literally, animals, especially huskies, they respond really well to just tones. So since the very beginning, you need to instill habits. Every time she would pee or have an accident in the house, we would just yell really loud and then take her to the...
People are gonna think we're sitting there just like, ah!
No, we were like, no, you know, like letting her know it wasn't good, and then we would take her to the doorbell, take her little paw to bring it, and every time we would put her in the grass, and every time she like finished her pee or whatever, we would like praise the F out of her. Like we did a little dance. We were just like, good job, for like 5 minutes. And then, you know, she just kind of associated, I mean, you know, dogs are really, really smart. So once you do that a couple times, within the first week, she was already ringing the doorbell. So you just need to be assertive and keep those habits, you know, like you need to be very, very consistent, and then they'll just pick up on it. Somebody said guy advice. All right, well that's...
Men are trash, sis. You can do better.
That's kind of broad. Taking my first solo trip, very nervous. Any tips on taking a vacation by yourself? Ooh, that's awesome. That is so awesome. So I haven't actually ever planned a trip myself, like out of the country or anything by myself, but I have gone to expos in many different like city states and even in London and stuff where I hadn't been before, and people that I was working with, whether it was Alphalete or Ghost, they had been there before, so they weren't, you know, they didn't want to go out and explore anything, and I really wanted, you know, everywhere I want to travel, I want to try the food, and I want to see the people, I want to, you know, just go out and explore the world. So many times I would just take my little book bag and just like go and like get lost. And I think it's very, very empowering, and it's really cool to kind of have that like alone time with yourself and enjoy yourself by yourself without needing company all the time, and you know, along with your thoughts. And you also can do whatever you want. You don't have to worry about, you know, if somebody's hungry or wants to go home, or their feet hurt, or they don't want to do this and rather go to a museum. Like, you know, you can just do your own thing, and I think it's a lot of self-growth that can come from that. So that's really, really cool. Did you get a boob job? So I did my first video. I talked about it like 3 times on my YouTube already, and I get this question in my DMs probably every single day. I'm not even exaggerating. Every single day. I've been very open about it. I got a boob job when I was 19, about to turn 20. That's when I was like really into like fitness, like hardcore, wanted to compete, and I thought that was the only way to like, I was just had like a skewed perception on that. But I did get breast augmentation, and I'm really, really happy with it. And I had great recovery, great experience overall. I'm still very, very happy, and it did bring me some confidence. But I've said this before in lives, and I'll say it again. If I had taken time to just kind of mature a little bit, I don't think that I would do it again. And that simply stems from a place of just self-love and acceptance, you know? I just felt like it was just a really big insecurity of mine, and I wish that I just took the time to, you know, have more like self-love rather than just like be so quick to want to change something that was like kind of trending, you know? So if you want to do it, you know, more power to you. But I would say just take your time, make sure that that's really what you want to do, you know, for the right reasons. Yeah. Oh, another one, is it painful to get breast augmentation? So I personally had a great experience. Like I said, I've had some friends that had a lot of complications and took a really long time to get better. I think that depends on, you know, everybody. I literally went through my surgery, and then within 2 days I was at the mall lifting clothes, like, and with my girlfriends, like just shopping around. Like it just went amazingly. So I'm a very healthy person, drink a lot of water, had really good nutrition. The doctor said that has a lot to do with it. So it all depends, it varies, but I had a great experience. So that's a good time. Do you prefer 3rd or 4th base? Oh my gosh. Wait, what is that? Isn't 4th
base is home?
Isn't 4th?
So do you prefer me going down on you or us basically?
Oh my god, Nick.
What? Sorry. Making love.
Jesus. Wait, so 4th base is
4th base is home.
Okay.
That is sex.
That's a hard one. By the way, that's what she said.
What do you mean that's a hard one?
That's a hard one to say.
Which one you like more?
Yeah. That's pretty close.
Does that mean my dick game is trash or what?
By the way, while we're on this topic, I got a lot of really juicy like couples questions. So this is gonna be like more of like just me personal chit chat. personal alley chit chat. There you go. And then I'll do another vlog with Nick, and it's gonna be like a couples vlog. So we'll answer some juicy questions. It's gonna be fun. What do you do when you're no longer sexually attracted to your partner? That's a tough one.
Better not be able to relate.
I actually can't relate. I really don't know. That's a really, really hard one. You have to kind of see. I would assume you would first, like, you know, try to dig into why you're not attracted to that person anymore. Have they let themselves go? Have, you know, is it just like a physical thing? Is it like you're turned off by a side of their personality and who they are as a person? There's a lot that can go into that. I guess I have experienced that on some level. On my first boyfriend of 4 years, we just kind of went our separate ways and grew apart, and because of different sides of, you know, who he was, I you know, wasn't attracted to him anymore in that sense. So I guess I can relate to that. That's really, really tough. I feel like already being in a relationship and growing with somebody, like, it's gonna be repetitive. Like, you have to constantly work on it. So if on top of that you're no longer attracted, then I think that's a really tough one. That could be really, really hard. But try to dig into, you know, why. And if it's a physical thing, help them, you know, be better. Take them to the gym, show them fun ways to take care of themselves, cook little nice meals that are healthy. You know, it's a team. You guys are a team. But if it's a side of the personality, then yeah, there's really nothing you can do about that. All right, out of 10, how much would you recommend laser hair removal? I'm so on the fence about it. So I've only had my first session last week, and I'm already seeing a difference. But then again, I heard that the first week the hair falls off and then it grows back. So right now I'm going through like the amazing phase where I'm like, oh my God, I've shaved it once and it's like perfect. So if it stays like that eventually after sessions, then I definitely think that it is so worth it. I don't know how. Some girls are not as hairy, you know, it's not like that big of a deal, but for people like me where it's like, it literally is so time consuming and it is so annoying all the time, I definitely recommend it. The pain really wasn't that bad. It's definitely not pleasant and it does hurt. I'm not gonna lie, it does hurt. But like I said on my previous video, by the time that you feel the pain, she's already on to the next session, you know? So I think it's worth it if it actually works, and you know, I don't have to deal with that for the rest of my life, then I would gladly go through that pain times 10, you know? So it all depends on how annoying it is in your life. Did your nipple piercings hurt? I feel like I've heard so many mixed opinions. So it's kind of out there now. It's been out there for a while, so I'll just be open about it. I went through a phase with my best friend like 2-3 years ago when I was going through my awful breakup, and I was just like, you know what, I just want to be a rebel. I've been such a good girl. I don't want to do something wild. So we got piercings together, and it was really bad. I'm not gonna lie. And like when he went through, it's supposed to be like a really quick thing, and he missed. So he kind of like had to go like 3 times again to pierce it through. So I had a really, really bad experience. It's a long healing process, and you have to take really, really good care because it is very sensitive. So you have to put like saline water like 3 times a day. So I had like little shot glasses with saline water, and like you have to kind of sit there with it. So it's kind of a pain, but I love them. I think it's really cool. You know, it's not like it's noticeable or anybody like really knows unless you wear something that shows it, but it's just kind of like a undercover thing. I don't know. When did you lose your virginity? LOL. I know that's awkward, but you said girly, right? What'd you say?
I said 14.
14? No, I was 16. I was 16 years old, and it was my first boyfriend of 2 years in high school. So nothing wild there, but it was kind of cute, you know. We were dating for like a year, and then we waited till Christmas, and just very cute, like romantic time. No crazy stories there, you know, nothing I regret. So are you naturally a very positive, happy person, or did it take work to become that way? So I get that question a lot as well. It is a lot of work. It is a choice, and I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, you just have like an easy life, or that's just you don't have any problems, or you don't like ever feel stressed. You're just, and it's just so not true. Like we all deal with the same things. We have the same insecurities. Like we all deal with emotions, And it's just the person that you want to be. And I just knew since a very, very young age that I just wanted to look at life in a positive light, and I didn't want to waste time on negativity, bullshit, or like the what ifs, because that holds you back so much, you know. And it definitely took a while for me to get there, but I definitely think that fitness and social media has enhanced that times 10. Simply because when you feel, and I did a story about this last week, but when you feel good about yourself and you actually feel like you're moving forward in life, then it just brings so much more positivity to yourself and to your surroundings, just your output on things, you know, because you don't feel stagnant, you don't feel bad about yourself, you don't feel like you're not, you know, progressing in any sense. And I feel like that's a huge thing. Like at the root, you need to feel good about who you are and what you're doing in life in order to project, like, you know, good energy around you. But it is a constant choice. You know, every day you wake up, are you going to be grateful for the things that you do have, or focus on the things that are going wrong and that you don't have, you know? So it's something that I'm going to work on for the rest of my life. I don't think it ever is going to become something that just comes naturally, but you are the energy that you put out into the world. So, and you have that choice. How did you and Nick meet? You guys are so cute together. Aww. So we met last year at summer shredding. We're gonna do a full video on how we met, but we basically met, you know, a year and a few months ago, which is crazy. Now we have a house and plants together. Like, what? Life. Unexpected. Is your natural hair color dark, or would you go dark? Yeah, so my natural color is the one that you see up here. It is dark brown, but naturally I do have like very, very highlighted hair. Like as soon as I go in the sun, even like my baby pictures, like it did turn like really, really bright or light. But I do have darker hair than this, and I want to let it grow out. Right now only my tips are dyed basically, so all this is my natural hair color, and I just recently chopped my hair off, and I'm gonna let it grow back out again with just my natural hair color. I think it'll be a vibe. I hope you'll like it, Nick. We'll see. Are you sleeping? Can you make a skincare YouTube video? Oh, your skin is always glowing. That's so sweet. I'm gonna do a full skincare and hair care video in one. I basically use only Tala products. I've shown you guys on story, but I guess I can just like actually walk you through my routine. I feel like my skin has really improved in the last 4 months. I went through a phase last year where I was just breaking out all the time, and I didn't know why. And I really think one of the huge thing was more sleep. But I will do a separate video and just show you guys my my daily skincare routine. Are you and Nick engaged or getting engaged? People ask if we're actually engaged right now. That's cute. What happened to your love of chicken nuggets? I never see them on your stories anymore. What?
Because they're in her freaking belly.
Yeah, I eat them all the time. We found the plant-based one that I shared with you guys. So good, so good. Swallow or spit? My God, I'm not answering.
My girl ain't no quitter.
I'm not answering that one. How do you know you and Nick are soulmates? Oh.
I don't think we're soulmates.
No?
I think we're twin flames. No, for real. Soulmates are actually supposed to come into your life for a certain point in time and then they leave.
Really?
Yeah, a twin flame is like two halves to a whole. It's
No.
It's like a quantum entanglement thing.
Oh.
Yeah, like your twin flame is like who you're supposed to like, who like completes you basically.
Whoa, so we're not soulmates, we're twin flames. I just kind of felt like I knew basically everything about relationships at that point, and then they kind of like came in my life and just literally wiped everything off the grid and like showed me what it actually was like to be in a team, like in a partnership, you know. And that just changed everything for me when it comes to like my decisions in life and where I want to focus my energy to, and the person that I want to become. Like the fact that he helped me become a better person and like push me through everything that I wanted to accomplish. You know, that's when I like really knew. But even before I made up my mind, I remember I was still on the fence, and I thought at first he was just, you know, trying to be cute, and then it was just the beginning. And then when I told him basically that I didn't want to exert that energy anymore right now at that time in my life and wanted to really focus on me, he said to me honestly, like, I support you 100%, and if that's what you want to do, and like I'm just glad that I'm part of the journey. And that just like switched something in my brain, because I've always been used to people like using like wanted to control in a sense and being like, well, if you're not in, then like fuck it, like, you know. And he just totally came from a point of like, I understand what you mean, and as long as there's like mutual respect and you're not, you know, just saying that and like seeing people and everything, but it's actually like yourself, your time to like grow into who you want to become, and then like this is, you know, I want to be part of your journey. And I was just like, whoa, it just hit me different. Like nobody had ever, you know, talked to me in that sense, and had that outlook and just support of like an actual being, and not just like only if you're with me, but more of like I want you as a person to find your own happiness, you know. And I think that selflessness really like showed me that he was the one for me, you know. And then I just got better from there. How are you sure that Nick was the one when we decided to get a house together? So that basically answers it as well. What's the most annoying thing about living with Nick? There has to be one. Put capital has to be one. I honestly, like, it's only been like 3 months, so I'll get back to you on that one. For now, honestly, we're doing really well. It's really surprising to me. I really didn't think we were gonna, you know, do so well on living together. We literally don't leave each other's sight like 24/7. Like we wake up, we grind together, like we go to the gym together, we do everything together, and I feel like we really work well. Even like when it comes to cleaning up, helping around the house, like I feel like everything's just like really fair and equal. We'll see if the true colors come out soon, you know. But for now, it's great. It's just great. Okay, I just had a little pee break. So somebody asked if I'm using steroids. I know, I kind of feel like I'm small. I guess it's a compliment because, you know, that means I'm fit. But no, I've never used steroids. Yeah, just no. That was a simple answer. What's the hottest thing that Nick has ever done to you?
Oh, you gotta answer that. I want to know. Get in there, girl. Give him the details. I want to know. First one that goes to your mind, go.
But it's not juicy. The hottest thing that you've done is like, it's like on a spiritual level. Is that lame?
The hottest thing that I've done to you?
Oh, they mean like juicy, huh?
Yeah, of course they mean juicy.
Damn it. I guess that time where like you tied me up and everything, and I wasn't expecting it at all. I think you used like your tie or something in Key West, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
It was just so unexpected, and it just became like a super like dominant. That was hot. That was real hot. All right, and then last one. How do I make a living? So this job is kind of like all over the place. There's so many different incomes, you know. My main source of income at the moment is Alphalete and Ghost, because I am an athlete for them, so I get a salary plus commission. So I have a base salary every month, and then that's why, you know, every time we have lunches and stuff, I'm like, to help support me, if you use my code, it directly helps me because I actually make commission from that every time you guys like use my name or link up, you know, in the little swipe ups. So that's my main source of income. My second source of income is Little Sunshine Boutique and AB merch. So I'm trying to shift that. I'm trying to work towards not relying on other companies, even though, you know, I want to stay with Alpha and Ghost and grow with them, but I don't want to have to rely on that. So I've been working really hard the last year, you know, to have my own things going on. So it does take a really long time. You have to invest. But now that my two companies are, you know, they're established, now that's where I want to be making most of my money. And then I want to look at Alpha and Ghost as like a passive income, you know, just like a side thing.
And yeah, within reach now.
Yeah, within reach is going to be soon a source of income. So the recipes that I want to share with you guys, subscription, I can never say that word, subscription websites. So that'll come from there. But as of now, that's basically it. And then when you're, you know, a quote unquote influencer, you do get to work with other companies that you truly believe in. And by that, I mean, like, you know, you could be making a lot of money by just saying yes to everybody that's like, hey, post my product. I'm really picky in that sense. I want to make sure that what I'm promoting, I truly believe in, you know. So I don't work with many companies, but Matcha is one of them. I do make a little bit of money from that when you guys use my code with Matcha, because I freaking love it. Tola is another one that I just started working with a couple months ago, and that's not salaries or anything. That's just like, you know, if you guys use my code and support me, then I get a little bit of, you know, 10% or something like that. So just passive passive things like that. But that's as of now, that's my income. I do hope that Within Reach takes off and that I can rely on my own businesses and just Within Reach, you know, and then just see the other things as passive, like I said. But yeah, there's a lot of different avenues once you're an influencer, and it's pretty cool. But it is very important to build a loyal following, and you know, you can only do that by being real and not promoting things just because of the money. So yeah, that's basically it. And that concludes this little chit chat. Thank you guys for the questions. I am excited to do the next one with Nick, our couple's juicy Q&A, and we'll catch you guys on the flip.